Hello YouTube and welcome to GrunfWorks Plays KSP, and today we will be launching a probe for Eve. But first, we have new hires: Dan, Felix, Pitt, Lentry, Hossie, Enley. They are the new hires, and if you click this hanger, you will be able to change their outfits. That's one of the questions that I've got, so this is how you do it. Great. Without further ado, we have 557 to spend for the, various components, and we're gonna use them to actually advance whatever science we are thinking about. Yes, and let me just see, advanced science tech, that's the one that I was thinking about to do, but only because of the new science experiments, not really of the ISRU modules yet. Thermal control system. Actually, guys, what is the hell is the thermal control system for? I want to get to this node, metamaterials, to build a station. Okay, for that I might need to research composites first. Advanced metal works. Let's see. No, I don't need you that much. But it would be nice to be able to build a station in the next episode, or start building a space station in the next episode. I think it will be a valid and very interesting gameplay. Heavy aerodynamics, that's for SSTOs and shuttles, but they don't make sense without the proper space station. So aerospace tech, that's the, Unmanned tech, I'm just trying to find if I have any more better reasons. The probes would be to go to Joule system for the ion propulsion. Unmanned tech, I don't need that. I think I'm gonna go with the composites, actually. I don't need it, this is a stepping stone node at the moment, but yeah, let's do it. And that leaves 257 more science, and in the next we will be unlocking the metamaterials. Because the station needs to be built. Right. Okay, so I think with this being said, let's go and build our Eve probe. Come think of it, the interstellar probe actually does the job perfectly. So I don't think I will need anything else apart from removing this guy with some higher gain antenna. Maybe Communitron, DTS, or the HG. This one, maybe slap it on the back. No, this one is more elegant, and it is 20 gigameters, so I think it should be fine. Or gigameters, depending on where you live. Okay, so we put you to custom group 3. Thank you. There we go. Save, and I think we can launch. This mission will be a little bit repetitive, but I mean, I have the probe that works, and the rocket is beautiful. You know, a little bit Soviet design, but I don't mind it. With an onion staging, of course, in this case. So yeah, burning upwards, the rocket is running hot straight. I'm keeping my thrust to weight ratio around 1.9, 1.8, and once we have passed the first 2,000–3,000 meters, then I just let it run organically. Alright, and a few more coming up to the booster separation, and kaboom! Ditching the boosters, yes. Pending explosions. Then again, maybe not. Okay, perfect. Burning for the apoapsis of 100 kilometers. Burning also towards the horizon. We are still low in the atmosphere, but going very fast, so we are encountering some air resistance. Alright, now let's check. The apoapsis is at 101, and it's a little bit tilted, so I might want to correct the inclination, burn normal a little bit, and then I'm gonna be burning to circularize, with the apoapsis being not 248 because that's too much, but let's hold on. Correct, the apoapsis is 250. No, I want 100-ish. There we go, 117. I doesn't need to be exactly precise. Let's deploy the fairing. Beautiful. I love the clamshell deploy. I only use confetti when I really need to. Alright. The interplanetary probe is prepared. burn time 32 seconds, and it will be within the whole one stage, so that means pretty much we can burn without problems when we get to 16 seconds, or T minus 16. Alright. Getting ready and hit it. Awesome. (800 meters per second to go. We have a very good thrust to weight on this one. It's 4.5, so it works perfectly. And we are orbital. Well, more or less, yeah. It's not an ideal circularization, but then again, neither am I. Nobody's perfect, and neither am I. So, fair enough. And the trick is, I don't need it to be perfect. You know, people always say, "Ah, this you could do this more efficiently, you could do this more, you know, precise." Yeah, I could, but sometimes I do obsess over details. Sometimes I just let it fly, and in this case, I just enjoy playing the game and let it fly. So let's add a maneuver node here, about, and let's see where the ejection using this angle will get us to. The goal is, the target is Eve, so let's just burn until we get okie doke. Let's see if I get, okay, that's increasing the range, hold on. Okay, this will require some maneuver node fiddlage, sorry. There we have a potential encounter. They are close. So now, fiddling mode engaged. Oh, come on. Yeah, we have something here. There we go. Okay, I need obviously to steer, yeah, the radial retrograde and the orbit prograde. Okay, a little bit more fiddlage, and I think we will get an encounter. Alright, and we are almost there. Okay, we are very close now. Let's fiddle down the approach, and there we go. Encounter. Perfect. 1075 meters to go. We have a lot more delta V, so I don't think we should have a problem with that. We will be consuming 2 stages. There we go. Warping to almost to maneuver node. Let's turn in the correct direction. T minus 1 minute and 15 seconds with a burn time of 29 seconds. I'm actually not exactly sure if it's gonna be 29 seconds because I'm gonna invoke the Nervous, which have much less thrust to weight than the mainsail, but okay, let's see now. Hit it. 2.85. Okay, no, that's not the Nervous, sorry, that's the I forgot this guy. What's its name? Okay, we are... Let's limit the thrust and just correct this a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.4, almost. Okay, I think that's good enough. Let's reset the thrust and let's see where that gets us. It doesn't get us an encounter, that's for sure. So let's add another maneuver node somewhere here. I obviously need to do some corrections. The trick with the KSP is at this point, those maneuver nodes are very cheap, as you can see, 25 meters per second. The closer you get to Eve, the more expensive it gets to correct the either inclination or the heading or whatnot. So that's why it's a good idea that you do it also. And as you can see, I'm limiting my thrust, so my burn time is around 10-15 seconds, so that I actually can control the amount of burn and everything. I've actually noticed that it's a very handy way how to get very precise burns. There we go. And the node will be in 2 days and 0 hours. So let's leave the Kerbal behind us, shall we? Bye bye, Kerbal. We'll probably return to you after we get some sweet science from Eve. Right, okay, node is -1 hour and we will be burning shortly. Oops, 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 oops. Burn it. And there we go. Okay, 0.0. Do we have an encounter with Duna now? Let's check. Let's let me trust back, and yeah, we do have an encounter with Duna. Perfect. Oh, sorry, Duna. Eve. What was I thinking? Yeah, my mind is still in the previous episode where we did some cool stuff on Duna. Hope you liked it, by the way, guys. If you have missed the episode, please do check it out. I find it one of my better episodes. Add maneuver. Right, now here at this point I will be wanting to decrease the periapsis as much as possible. Okay, 40 million meters. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. 4, oh, wait, it rises up. Okay, 4.1-ish. Good. Then let's try other direction. Oh, this is increasing, 2 million meters. Okay, this is decreasing, good. I'm now tweaking my Eve periapsis to 150-ish. And then I can tweak it later. And look, only 115.7 meters per second. So really not a lot. Let's prepare our craft, point the maneuver prograde, and then we'll just warp to the maneuver node, or almost to the maneuver node. Okay, coming close and perfect. Thrust limiter on. We're engaging time warp until we get back to the decrease the node T minus to, I don't know, 15 seconds or something. Okay, and then we will be burning. Kicking the gas. You see, when the thrust limited engine, it's very easy to achieve a precise burn. So just a touch, yeah. And as you can see, okay, perfect. Now let's see what our Eve periapsis is. 164, exactly right. Let's get then with the Eve's sphere of influence. And there we go. Periapsis 164, perfect. Alright, now let's see where Eve is. Hold on. Okay, let's look on the map. On the map, Eve is towards the sun and then down. Ah, there it is. Okay, perfect. Now let's do some science. Log temperature, transmit data. Log pressure data, transmit it. Well, the seismic sensor wouldn't work. Mystery goo. You know what the hell, let's do it. We'll probably be visiting Eve multiple times. I'm storing it for now, but I'm probably gonna be sending it anyway. Okay, screenshots. And now we are supposed to go to Eve again. Yeah, this was recorded on 2 separate days, so sorry for the sudden bump into music and everything. When I typically record, I record in big sessions. I record like several episodes in a row, but when I have to go, I just cut it and then I continue later on. So if you hear sometimes, you know, a bump between the 2 scenes or something, that's how it happens. Now I'm just rotating my probe so it looks kind of nice before we start our approach to Eve. Something that would look good on the screenshots, of course. I don't know if you see, guys, Eve, but Eve is a little dot just like halfway, and now you should be seeing it as we are approaching it, that beautiful purple glow. There we go, here's Eve. Hello, Eve. And it's beautiful. Okay. Now, I'm guessing that we should be now in space near Eve. Let's just pull up a screeny. Now, let's do some science. Observe the mystery goo. Log pressure data, 54. Send. We have the connection, which is good. Log temperature, send. Observe the mystery goo. Send. Yeah, transmit data, sure, whatever. Materials bay. It's a lot of science to be wasting. Transmit data, sure. Well then, if I'm not storing data, I'm just thinking out loud what I should do. Oh, screenshot, absolutely. Eve looks sure looks beautiful. Alright, and we have lost the connection, so I really don't have the ability to get into or to perform any maneuvers here. Well, we'll see about that. So what I'm thinking now is I would actually like to create this guy to go into the atmosphere and maybe send out a little bit science from there, and maybe even, you know, land at Eve. Who knows? That wouldn't be a bad idea, but at the moment I'm waiting for me to regain the connection to the KSC, get out of the Eve's shadow, still not. Oh, there we go, we have a connection, perfect. Now let's burn orbit retrograde and then ensure our descent to Eve. I mean, I already returned probes, so I figured it might be more fun that we just get this one, maybe even landed at Eve, we don't know. Yeah, it's very tilted. I was thinking maybe getting it to Gilly, but in the end I just thought it would be more fun to get it. It might be a little bit steep angle, but yeah. At least I will be in the place where I can actually transmit data. Because at the moment of entering the atmosphere, I want to be there to transmit data. Yeah, alright, and let's go towards the atmosphere. Alright, now let's go back and we are getting into the atmosphere soon, so let's retract the solar panels, everything except the sending of data. I'm get ready to deploy the chutes at the top altitude. Let's transmit atmospheric pressure scan, not yet. But okay, getting ready. Oh, now we get the heating effects. Log temperature, send. Log temperature, send. Now let's try to... Oh, oopsie. Well, that went as planned. At least we managed to transmit some science. So, let's see how do we look with science. 601, great. Like if you like the episode, hit subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. This is GrunfWorks signing off.